Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is C. Pawan Gowda, and today I'm going to be reviewing my 2020 Duke 390. This is going to be a long-term ownership review of my motorcycle. I have clocked more than 14,000, close to 15,000 kilometers on this motorcycle, and I've been driving it for the past 2 years, close to 2 years now. So this is going to be a long-term review of sorts in this video. I'll just give you a bit of a background of this motorcycle. This is a 2020 BS6 Duke 390 grey color. So this is not a first-hand motorcycle. I got this motorcycle used. So I was I was searching out for new motorcycles, and then I had booked the new Duke 390 in the showroom, but the showroom guys were making a bit long of a delay to deliver the motorcycle. That was due to the semiconductor shortage during that period, and I was also looking out on OLX, and I saw a 2020 Duke 390 that had been only driven 250 kilometers, and he was selling it to close to 3 lakhs, and the new motorcycle was 3,85,000 then, and I thought that was a really good deal. For 3 lakhs, someone had only driven it for 250 kilometers, and yep, I got the motorcycle for 3 lakhs 5,000 to be exact, and I got it in 2021. This is a 2020 Duke registered. It is registered in 2020, but I got it in 2021, which is a good deal. 3 lakhs, I think it is a good deal. It is a great deal because it is only driven 250, and I got a new motorcycle. Okay, let's get short and get into the actual part of the video, why I'm making this video. So this is gonna be a long-term review, as I said. I'll split the videos into 2 parts. The first thing is going to be 5 positives, and the second thing is going to be 5 negatives. I'm not sure if I can really say 5 negatives about this motorcycle. It is an absolute monster, or a beast, or a beautiful motorcycle, and negatives are very hard to find on this. But yeah, let's get going. I'll talk while I ride, and give some feedback if you all. Okay, the weather seems to be a bit off today. It looks like it's gonna rain. Oh, bye bye. Kids, pretty cute. Yeah, the review I'm going to be splitting into 2 parts, as I said. The first is going to be the 5 positives, and then it's going to go to 5 negatives. The 5 positives, yeah. The first and the foremost thing why you have to buy this motorcycle, or why one of the best positive things about this motorcycle is its power. I'll just show you why I say that. I hope no cops are going to be here, and they'll be like, yeah, there are dogs. The first and the foremost things why you have to get this motorcycle is for the power. I'll be honest, guys, I've been driving this thing for the past 2 years, and still to this date, it gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps each and every time I ride it. This is the number 1 reason why you have to get this motorcycle. The power is never ending. I mean, it pulls. It just might be a 400 which is making 40 horsepower or sorts, but I'm telling you guys, the way this thing pulls, it is just not, you don't feel the lack of thing. You don't feel, oh, there's no more power. It just pulls. That is the number one reason why you have to buy this motorcycle, or one of the main advantages of this motorcycle. I have driven, as you can see, it is okay, I'm sorry, it is 30,006. I'm nearing 14,000 kilometers. I have driven this off-roads, highways, cities, office, college, each and every place you say it, I've taken this motorcycle there, and it has kept me satisfied all this long. I have never for once felt that, you know, I need more power, or I was like, this motorcycle is lacking power. Nothing till date. On top end there might be a bit less, but you know, who's gonna drive 140, 150, 160 each and every day? No. So this thing is absolutely beautiful for cities, highways. The power, man, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful when you ride this thing. Yep, that was the number one reason why I would suggest that you guys buy this motorcycle, is for the power. Yeah, going on to the next one. I don't know why I came here. This road is like shitty, but let's see. I'll do a thing. I'll take a U-turn and go back there, because that road was like much better. See, it's never ending. You I don't know how to put it across. You guys have to ride the 390 to understand. And see, it pulls and it pulls and it pulls. The number one advantage and the number one positive feedback about this motorcycle is the power of the motorcycle. Yep. Alright, moving on to the next one. The next advantage, or the next positive about this motorcycle, is the quick shifter. I'll tell you what the quick shifter is. I think most of you guys would know it, but a quick shifter allows you to shift gears without using your clutch. I'll just showcase it to you guys over here. As you can see, I am in first gear. I'll slightly move it into. Now, as you can see, my hand is over here. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. The quick shifter is also absolutely beautiful. I've heard reviews where you know, the quick shifter is laggy, or it doesn't shift properly and all. I have not faced any such issues. I faced it only before my first service, and after that it was gone. The quick shifter it works flawlessly, and it is butter smooth. It gets bi-directional quick shifter, so you can upshift and you can downshift. So that is the advantage. I'll just show this. As you can see, quick shifter 2, 3, 4, 5. It works flawlessly. I'm telling you, right? It works flawlessly. There might be certain times jitter on the lower speed, but other than that, it's not much of a deal breaker. As you guys can see, third, I just downshifted. I'll do it again. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 5, 4, 3, 2. Absolutely smooth. You know, once you are used to quick shifters, you don't want to go back to any other motorcycles that does not have a quick shifter. 2, 3, 4, 5th, 6th. I'm telling you guys, once you are used to quick shifters, you don't want to go to motorcycles that does not have a quick shifter. Let it be a 1000cc motorcycle, you would want a quick shifter, because you get so used to it that driving without one feels a bit different. I'm so used to not using the clutch that if I have to use a clutch on my friend's motorcycle who does not have a quick shifter, my fingers start to pain, because your muscle memory would have gone. It would not have been, you know, you wouldn't have the practice of pulling in the clutch regularly. And I don't even use the clutch in slow moving traffic, because this thing is so smooth. I can use a quick shifter even, let's say, in 10 or 20 kilometers per hour. I'll just show you how. I think I showed it, but I'm just gonna, let's say you're in stop and go traffic, and see, 12, so smooth. You're in 24, okay, that was, but no, see, so smooth. 5th, just give a bit of throttle. 6th, You're there. Downshift, 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 downshift. Yep, absolutely beautiful. Even the quick shifter is really nice. Yeah, the second main reason, or the second second thing I like about this motorcycle is the quick shifter. It's absolutely smooth. This place looks so nice. Okay. The third positive, or the third advantage of this motorcycle is the suspension. So the KTM Duke 390 is equipped with a WP suspension front and back, but I'm not sure more regarding that. But I know that this is equipped with a WP suspension, and I'll tell you guys, it is a gem. It is a gem of a suspension. The way this thing handles in the corners, the way this thing provides feedback, I've never experienced any such thing in any other motorcycle in this category. Let's say 400. I've driven many motorcycles, 400 cc's, 650s. I have driven Royal Enfield. I've even ridden the Benelli 600i, but let's not bring that thing into this. I've ridden the RR 310s. I've ridden Bajaj Dominar. I've ridden most of the 400cc motorcycles in this class, and nothing comes close to the way the suspension is set up on this one. It's so nice, and when you are riding in rough potholes, or let's say when the roads are a bit bumpy and all, the kind of feedback this thing provides, right, you don't even feel that you're going over such rough bumps, because that the way this thing absorbs this thing is right. It's really nice. I don't know how I can show this, but if you can see, I don't know if that proves stuff, but it's soft. It's hard and it's soft, both. It's combined like that. See? I think that does not prove anything, but I'm still letting you guys know that I'm not gonna do any wheelie, boss. Yeah, that is one of the major advantages of this. Another good advantage of this motorcycle, or the positive review of this motorcycle, is the suspension. Oh, it looks like it's gonna rain. It's raining over there. Okay. The fourth positive review of this motorcycle are the brakes. Oh man, KTM have equipped this motorcycle with such an amazing brakes for its category, right? No other motorcycle in the segment will come close to the level of braking this thing has. So this has Brembo brakes, both up and back, both front and the rear. Let's say the rear is not so great, but the front gets dual piston calipers. I'm not sure regarding how the size of the rotor, but I think it's 43 mm or something. 43, I'm not sure. Don't judge me, guys, but the way this thing brakes is not seen in any other 400cc motorcycle. This is a really good advantage, but there is another disadvantage to the same thing, which I'll come back later throughout the video. As you can see, I'm 86. I'm doing 86, and I want to turn here. You guys saw that, how it stops? Look, I'm doing 63, and I'm gonna do a hard brake now. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god. This brakes have saved my life so many times on a ride or wherever I go. It's just not enough for the level of, for the amount of cc this thing has, 400cc. It's more than they've given the brakes that should be on a 600cc motorcycle, is what I feel. It is so nice. It's so aggressive. one tap and you're gonna stop. I do not know how to do a stoppie, but this thing will let me do a stoppie. I'm telling you guys, I do not know how to do a stoppie, but this thing will let me do a stoppie. I wish I had some other friend who can record me doing a stoppie, but I'll just show you. Okay, the stoppie game was a flop, but another try. Okay, let's forget the stoppie part. But I'll be honest guys, this thing allows you to do a stoppie even if you have no experience in doing a stoppie. That is another good point, another good positive thing about the motorcycle. Let's talk about the last positive thing about this motorcycle, or the last positive thing for this video is the TFT console. I'm just gonna stop the motorcycle here. So this is the TFT console, and you literally get everything. You get more than what you paid for on this motorcycle. This thing, hi. So kids are very curious. Hello. So kids are like, what is this guy doing? Okay, I need a bit of privacy to record. Bye bye. Bye. Okay. Bye. Maklu. Very cute kids, you know. This motorcycle attracts lot of kids. I'm telling you, it attracts too many kids, which is kind of nice, but sometimes you won't have privacy to do anything. Okay, I've come somewhere. This looks like an abandoned building or apartment. Yeah. How many minutes has it been recording? 15 minutes. Yeah. So the next positive thing about this motorcycle is the TFT display. I'm just gonna switch it on. It's ready to race. As you can see, this thing is a awesome display which shows literally everything. You can see literally a lot of stuff. I'll just show you. So it comes with two trip meters as usual on any other motorcycle, but you can see the average speed, the average consumption, the battery, the fuel range. It also has Bluetooth connectivity, so you can see your phone's battery and your phone's network signal. Oh shit, it's raining. It comes with you can change music. Yeah, you can shift, you can change. I'll just show you that part. KTM, the Bluetooth, but you can change music, you can control music, you can see when is your next service. Quick selector one, Bluetooth display theme, you can set it to night mode or day mode. This will turn it black. You have shift light, clock, language service, extra functions. And in motorcycle you have the option of switching on or off of the rear ABS, so that you can do the supermoto thing, but I don't know how to do the slides. But you can just switch off your rear ABS to skid around. You have the option of turning off quick shifter. I think it's gonna come when I turn on the ignition. Yep, you can switch on or switch off the quick shifter. You can switch on or switch off the rear ABS or the supermoto mode, and trips and data, and that's it. There's manotra of stuff in this. I don't know how to spell that, but there is a lot of stuff that this thing has, and it's pretty sufficient even for 2023 standards, because this thing was launched in 2016 or 17 if I'm not wrong, with this TFT display, and for the past 8-9 years this has been like more than sufficient for everyone, so that is a good thing. So yep, these are the 5 positive feedbacks about this motorcycle. Let's go into the negative parts. Alright, I'll just move somewhere else where it's not raining. Okay, so let's go to the 5 negative things about this motorcycle which I absolutely don't like. As you guys can see, the weather is not good and it's gonna rain, and I want to head back home as soon as possible, since my GoPro is not waterproof if I connect my mic, so I have to explain it really quickly. So the first and the foremost thing what I do not like about this motorcycle is, is the ground clearance. So this thing has the worst ground clearance I've seen on any motorcycle till date. Oh my god. Okay, my logic is, you can see right, it's all cloudy, but the left, it's not cloudy. If I can escape somehow to Vijayanagar, as you can see, the weather is normal there. I think it's not gonna rain. If I stay here, it's gonna continue. So I need to, I don't know what to do. Yeah, so as I said, this thing has the worst ground clearance on a motorcycle I've seen till date. Literally any bump, any hump, it's gonna scrap the underbelly of your motorcycle. If you plan to take your pillion or your wife on your wife, sister, girlfriend, anyone, it's gonna scrape. It's gonna scrape, sorry, not scrap. It's gonna scrape literally everything on the road. That is one major negative thing about this motorcycle. The second negative thing is gonna be the fuel. I don't know, it's not a negative thing. That is what you pay the motorcycle for, to give you such performance, but you get very less mileage. So I'm pretty hard on the throttle every time. My mileage varies between 22 to 25 to 27, mix city, highway, everything combined, which is I don't know, it's good for the amount of performance it gives. But my logic is, any 600 or 800cc motorcycle will give the same amount of mileage, close to 22 to 23. So my logic is, why not have a 600cc and get the same mileage than have a 400cc and get that type of mileage. That is what my crib is. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with the mileage. No issues so far. Okay, so that was one negative thing. That was another negative thing of the motorcycle. Coming to the third negative thing, that is the front brake pads. I'll tell you why that is a negative thing. As I said, you guys might be thinking, I said that the front brakes are the positive. I talked about the positive part of the motorcycle initially, that the front brakes are so nice. You have got to pay a price for everything. So the front brakes are so nice, but the brake pads are 3,000 each time the front brake pads wears off. So I've driven this thing for like 13,000 now, and I've changed the brake pad twice. So I'm gonna tell you, my last service bill was 3,000, general service, engine oil, air filter, all this stuff. But my front brake pads itself was 3,000, so I paid 6,000, and 3,000 was for the brake pads, and they wear out pretty quickly. I know you guys are gonna say it depends on how you brake. I am pretty aggressive with it, I'll be honest. I like the front brake. The back brakes are like non-existent, I might say. It does not have any feedback. It does not feel good at all. Once you're used to the front brake, the back brakes, look, I'm pressing the back brakes, but it does not give any type of feedback. So it generally tends to wear out quickly. You've got to pay the price, 3,000 rupees for every service. For every 10,000 kilometers, you have to change the brake pads at the front. So it's gonna set you back close to 3K each time you change it. That is one of the negative things about this motorcycle. Other than this, there is nothing much. Yeah, these headlights, as beautiful as those headlights look, they're the worst, I'm telling you. It's like even if the entire road is dark and it's completely dark, this headlight won't satisfy you on those roads. It's just a showpiece. It's more like a DRL than an headlight. You guys have to spend extra and get yourself auxiliary lights. I have a pair of HGG and a pair of projector lights installed on my motorcycle. I'll just stop by it and show you guys my headlight setup for you guys to get an understanding. It pulls, as I said, it pulls. See? Whoop. As you guys can see, this headlight, as beautiful as it might look, it's useless. So do not buy things for the no, no, looks are a part of it, but beauty does not make sense each and every time. Hey, awesome. Yeah, so that was another negative thing about this motorcycle, is the headlights. And I'm gonna finish off it with the last one. The last one is gonna be the seats. These seats are pretty firm, but once you start riding it for more than 150-200 kilometers, oh man, you can't your bum is literally gonna become so sore that you want to jump off your motorcycle. That is one more thing what I don't like about the motorcycle. Look, the negatives are way less than the positives. It's just a few things where I'm nitpicking just to put it on this video, but I'm telling you guys, there is not a lot of negative stuff to talk about this motorcycle. It's a wonderful motorcycle. Anyway, the 2024 Duke 390 is out now, and they have removed and updated any negative things that was facing this motorcycle, let's say, such as the low ground clearance. They've updated that in the 2024 Duke 390. You get a bigger ground clearance on that motorcycle, so pretty good. If you guys are looking out for sub 400cc or a 400cc motorcycle or a Duke 390, close your eyes and get this thing. This is best for cities, for highways, for anything. Yep, that was it. That was a quick review about my motorcycle. If you guys liked it, let me know in the comment section. Thank you, and see you guys in another video. Bye bye.